Hi everyone and welcome to another Tech Tuesday. Today we're going to be talking about Microsoft Word, lists, and tables. So the very first thing we're going to start with is bulleted lists. So from the Home tab in Word, bulleted lists are this little icon right here, which you can create just by clicking here, and you see the little bullet for the prompt here. If I want to create a slightly different style bullet list, I just click on the drop down next to that button right here, and I have different options for what I use as the actual bullet icons next to my list. So for the moment, I'm just going to go ahead and create a simple little bulleted list by clicking like so. Type in my first item. If I hit the Enter key, it goes down to another bullet which it creates. And if I'm done, I hit Enter and then Enter again, and then I have my bulleted list. If I want to create a numbered list, I just click on the button right next to the bulleted list right here, and the same thing occurs like so. And it behaves the same way in that if I want to create a new number, I just hit enter and you see it automatically adds to the next number to the list. And if I'm done, I just hit enter again while it's blank and go on like so. If I have some data that I already have typed that I want to apply list formatting to, it's very simple. I just select it, I click, hold, and drag like so, and then I just hit this or this to apply the list formatting like so. I can also swap back and forth if they're selected like this, or do different other formatting choices like so, and there we are. In the instance that I want to create indented subheadings in one of these lists, or this behaves the same way for all of them, I click behind or click at the end of the item that I want to create a little indented subheading for, hit enter to go down to the next line, and then hit tab to go in a little bit more. If I decide that I don't want that, I just hit enter and it goes back here. If I decide I don't need this entry at all, I can just hit backspace once, and you see right now it has a little gap there. But if I hit it a couple more times, I will eventually be back to my original list formatting. So now we move on to tables, and I'll just go ahead and, well, actually, let's go ahead and go to Insert Page Break, and we'll go to Page 2 just to have a nice clean slate to work with. And coincidentally, that also takes us to the tab we need for tables. So you go to the Insert tab right up here and Table right down here, and just click on that. Now, all I have to do is figure out what the dimensions of the table I want are. Let's go 5 by 5. And then once I'm there, you see it's previewing it over on the right there. I just left click, and it inserts the table like so. Now you can see up here also I have some different style options for the table, and some different options over here as well. This is going to, you see I'm on a design tab right here. This is only going to appear while I'm on the table. You see if I click outside the table, not only does the header appear change, but that actually, those options go away. But as soon as I click back on the table, now I can go back here. If I happen to be on a different tab, it's going to stay on that tab, but I can, once I've selected the table again, go back to the special table tools for design and layout, which gives me a whole bunch of options to manipulate the table. To input values into the table, you just click on one of the cells and just type like so. Okay, so in addition to the table styling that I get under the design tab heading right up here, there's also some interesting preset tables under the insert tab right up here. So if I go to insert table, we go down below this and go down to quick tables right down here, you can see I have date and calendar and various other styles of tables that I can insert like so. And then to edit these, you just click on part of the text. You can just backspace or delete it. And then I substituted my own value by typing it like so. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and page down again. Last thing we're going to cover in this video is Excel spreadsheets. So you can actually insert a miniature Excel spreadsheet into a Word document, and it does have the basic functionality of Excel. I will warn you that I found this to be a little bit unstable, but you can do it, and you can do calculations and stuff in your Word document. So you just go to the Insert tab, then Table, then down to Excel Spreadsheet, and as you can see, my screen kind of changed a little bit. Now I have a simplified version of Excel up here, and it works basically just like Excel. You just put some values in, the equal sign to make a formula, and it does the calculation. And now if I click outside of that, you see it kind of freaks out a little bit. And now I have that little table in my Word document. And I can go back into it by double clicking on it, and I'm back here. And I just click away once, and it will eventually make it back to my original document. Okay, that's about it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Please go ahead and check out some of our other videos on YouTube, and have a nice day.